All right, here we are, your 2016 college fishing national champions, the University of South Carolina. I got Hampton Anderson right here, Chris Blanchette right here. Guys, right now, tell me how it's feeling. Chris.
Man, it's surreal. It hasn't even set in yet. You know, it's just I'm in shock, honestly.
And Hampton, I talked to you a lot before the tournament. I mean, you guys are heavily favored. How's it feel to get the win, with a bunch of friends and family here?
It feels great because, you know, they kept saying how we were favored and, whatnot, but we fished stuff this week I've never fished before on the lake and fished a pattern that I've never fished before on the lake. And, there was a lot of shallow bass, and it was really anybody's game today in the top 10. Like, you saw how close the weights were. Sure. It's unbelievable.
Now, this week, a lot of fish up shallow, a lot of guys sight fishing. Chris, I know you're kind of more the shallow water guy of the team. Kind of walk me through your game plan you had this week.
Well, we wanted to start out. We had some bedfish, but we tried it the first day, and about halfway through, we didn't have a fish at 11 o'clock. Then we pulled in one pocket and caught like 9 pounds off 3. And then, we fished a few more bedfish, and we said, you know what, we're not doing this. So we picked up the Cinco and just started throwing it around, fan casting it in the spawning pockets and in I call them highways, in and out. Sure. And then in a lot of cases, we'd even find some bedfish while we were throwing the Cinco, and then we'd power pull down. I'd catch the bedfish, and he'd be throwing the Cinco all around. So really good 1-2 punch that we had.
It really is. It's a great combination, especially this time of year. Hampton, with the fish coming in and the amount of fish that are up there, you guys managed to improve each day through the standings. Was it any other adjustments you made other than keeping with the Cinco?
Day one, we had 0 fish at 11 o'clock. We were trying to bedfish, got spun out, and, we went and threw the Cinco, 3 fish just like that. And, I was like, that's it. We're not going to bedfish. And so we, day 2, we went into the main creek where we pre-fished, and we caught them. Went in there today. We caught, a good many fish, and then we just, we fished every pocket in there. And we're like, this place is burnt out. We gambled, ran to a different creek. I've never fished it, in the last 5 years, and we didn't fish it in practice, and went in there and gambled, and we called 2 big culls. And like he was saying, we pulled down and he called one out and caught it on bed, and I threw the Cinco all around, and getting impatient. And so as soon as he caught it, I pulled the poles up, started throwing. 2 casts later, caught one over 3.
That's what it takes, man. Yeah. Well, now let's set this aside because you guys aren't done fishing yet. You guys got the fish off tomorrow. You guys got to fish against each other. What's it going to be like going against Hampton?
Man, he's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to even fathom that we're going to be fishing against each other for a Forcewood Cup entry. But I guess we got to do it, and it's as long as either one of us was going, which is what we were aiming for. Both of us are going to be happy regardless. We both want to go really bad, but I'll live, I guess, through him if he goes, and I'm sure he'll do the same for me. So as long as one of us is going, I'm happy.
Final thought for you, Hampton. It's on Lake Russell. What have you fished it before, and what are your thoughts on the lake?
I've fished it a couple times, but not by choice. And I haven't fished there in years, so I have no idea. I've done a lot of fishing this week, and I'm about ready to take a break for a little while.
Well, you guys can get some rest tonight, get your thoughts together. Good luck tomorrow, guys, and we'll see who comes out on top.